I am audible, no?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
The attendance is getting thinner and thinner, Sandra.
I don't know, sir. I actually messaged them to join, but still it's less. Some of
Anyway,
them are going to college, so they are like that is a constant number of people that are not attending the lecture, but I don't know about the rest of them.
okay, okay. So I'll be completing today, and I'll also discuss the question bank also. So in case if you have you means everyone, if they have any doubt, you can ask. So that single point cutting tool and its signature was remaining. And rest everything I have completed. Firbi, if you think that I have not completed anything, you please let me know. I am sharing the screen. So for module number 4, yes, single point tool was remaining. Just have a look on this drawing, and this will be asked for 5 marks. Just try to understand this diagram. Yes, I hope you are understood this diagram. What I was talking about the uh, syllabus. So you were also quite patient, interactive, and thank you for that. There were altogether 6 modules. Module 1, Introduction to Production Processes and Metal Casting. So that was covered well in depth. I had shown the videos also. Then joining process also I showed videos. Then forming processes includes your rolling, forging, drawing, extrusions, sheet metal working process that mainly concentrates on your press tool operations. So that is most important in today's life. Then module number 4 is of course machine tools, machining processes. That is also again important. And in these machine tools, that is module number 4, there is 4.2, that is tool engineering. So that is what I am covering. In that tool engineering, Taylor's tool life equation I have already explained, that is V into T raised to N is equal to constant, where V is cutting speed, then T is tool life in minutes, V is cutting speed in meter per minute, and N is the Taylor's constant. Then concept of chip formation, types of chips were explained, jigs and fixtures and types. This itself is a subject for one semester, but can't help. Then module number 5, that is non-traditional machining processes. So in that your EDM and LBM, that is laser beam machining, is important. Then module number 6, that is polymer processing. Mainly in this, injection molding is very important. Injection molding. Then powder metallurgy, and this cloud manufacturing. Okay, again I will give some what to prepare, important from your semester point of view at the end. So we'll quickly go through this. So this is the content. So single point cutting tool means it has one cutting edge. Now this is what is called the cutting edge. This is a cutting edge. This is your single point tool. And multi point tool means it has many cutting edge. Like this tool, this has many cutting edge. These. Similarly, drill will also come under the category of multi-point cutting tool. So if more than one cutting edge, that means it is multi-point cutting tool. So your milling cutter, your grinding wheel, then drills, they all come under the category of multi-point cutting tool. Okay. Then single point cutting tools, those are used on lathe machine, shaping machine, and planing machine. So these are the different angles which has been explained earlier, and this is not a correct way of drawing. You have to draw. Suppose if you take this as a front view, okay, then side view you have to draw from here, and top view you have to draw from top. So all three should be together, not like this. So this is the side view, this is a front view. Front जो लिखा है ना, front, that is front view, and this is your top view. So all should be drawn together with proper projection. Of course freehand, but I will say that instead of going for freehand, you draw with the scale, because there are no any curves etc. So this can be drawn with the scale very easily. So this is the top view which is to be drawn on the top, and this is the side view that is to be drawn, and this will conform to the third angle. So you can see two angles from the front, that is back rack angle and front clearance angle. Then from the top view you can see again two angles, that is end cutting edge and side cutting edge. And from the end, from the side, you can see again two angles, that is side rack and side clearance. So altogether there are 6 angles, and plus one more important parameter, that is nose radius. Fine. 3D diagram you need not have to draw. These three views are sufficient. There are some short forms like SCEA, that is nothing but side cutting edge angle. Then ECEA, that is nothing but end cutting edge angle, like that. This is how a typical single point cutting tool will look like. So this is a cutting edge, and this is made up of HSS. So you get a tool bit HSS ka, that is say 25 square or 16 square or 20 square. by 2 inch long, 3 inch long, 4 inch long, and out of which you have to grind this on a tool and cutter grinder. First, you have to do roughing on pedestal grinder, and then you have to do on tool and cutter grinder this final angles finishing. Now, designation is also called as the tool signature, is also called as the tool nomenclature. Okay, tool designation, tool signature, and tool nomenclature is same thing. So there are three systems to designate. Like you have, barcoding system. So there are many barcoding system that also you will learn. And in barcoding system, Optiz, 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 coding system is more common. So like that, there are three systems: ASA, ORS, and NRS. Okay. Again, all these three systems you will study in detail in machining science and technology, that is in third year. So ASA is basically, it is American system, and here these angles, whatever angles I showed you, that 6 angles, they are measured with reference to three mutually perpendicular planes. All right, three mutually perpendicular planes, so that understanding is easy. Measurement of angle is also easy, and only drawback is the analysis of machining is difficult. Analysis of machining means what? Velocity calculations, velocity measurement, then force measurement. These are all very important in order to calculate the HP, or in order to calculate the material removal rate of the process. ORS is orthogonal rake system. So here angles are measured with reference to the major cutting edge. Major cutting edge is nothing but this. This is for the major cutting edge. Or if you want to see here, this is your this cutting edge. This is your major cutting edge, and this is end cutting edge, that is minor cutting edge. So again, here analysis is easy, but understanding is bit difficult. So you will come to know in third year. And if you want to measure the angle, then you need a special fixturing for this. Now, what are the effect of back rake angle? Hmm, this. So if you see from, this is the side view. This is the side view. Now this is the side view or end view. So this is your rake angle, and this is your end cutting edge angle. So here, as the back rake angle increases, the strength will increase, forces on the tool will decrease. These are the effect of the back rake angle. Then power required, as see, remember, if the forces on the tool will decrease, obviously power required for the machining will also decrease, and tool life will increase. Maximum positive rake angle will be 45 degree, not more than that, but generally we don't go for 45 degrees. Normally the maximum rake angle is around 5 to 6 degree. 0 degree rake angle are used for softer material like brass, aluminum. Also, if you want to do thread cutting, so that time also the rake angle has to be 0. Negative rake angle means it is ulta. So it is ulta. That is used for carbide cutting, because there the forces are into the opposite direction. Okay. Just I am telling this examination point of view, this effect of back rake, etc., will not be asked. Then this is the side rake angle. This is side rake, and this was your back rake. So what is the effect of side rake angle? So if the side rake angle is increased, then again the strength of the tool will increase, forces will decrease, and power will decrease, tool life will increase. And again, side rake angle is 5 to 15 degree. Again, we don't go as high as 15 degree. Normally the maximum is 7 to 8 degree only. This is your end relief angle, end relief. Now this is when you see from the front. This is the front view. So this end relief, now your workpiece is here, round workpiece is here. So this will avoid the rubbing, because if this is, imagine this is straight, so it will rub the workpiece. So you have to give these relief angles. So In order to avoid the rubbing between the tool and the workpiece, the relief angle is important. The more the end relief angle, the strength of the tool will decrease. Then cutting edge. Now this is the top view. So cutting edge angle, there are two cutting edge angle. One is called the side cutting edge angle, that is this, and another is called the end cutting edge angle. So these two angles, they have effect on the surface finish. They have effect on the surface finish. So if you increase the nose radius, that is this nose radius, if you increase, then surface finish will not be proper. So if you want a good surface finish, this should be as sharp as possible. But if you want material removal rate, more material removal rate, that is roughing, then you need to have nose radius, because if there is a sharp point, moment it touches, it will break, because sharp things will not exist. Sharp thing means what? Area is zero. So the stress is force upon area. So if the area is zero, the stresses will be infinite and there will be failure of the component. So that's why most of the time sharp corners or sharp things are replaced by a small amount of nose radius. So the nose radius will obviously affect the surface finish as well as material removal rate. These are the various tool materials: high carbon steel, high speed steel, then stellite. HSS is high speed steel. HSS is short form for high speed steel. Then cemented carbide, ceramics, cermets, diamond, CBN. Then Yukan and Cylon, these are not most commonly used, but up to here only. That is diamond and CBN. Cermets, diamond, these are in the increasing order of the hardness of the tool as well as of the workpiece. That is, harder the workpiece, the you have to use this diamond and CBN. Less harder, ceramic. Still less harder, ceramics. If the material is soft, that is in the virgin condition, you can go for high carbon steel and high speed steel. Moment you do heat treatment, then the hardness of the component or the workpiece increases, and then you need to go for the material, tool material like ceramics, diamond, CBN, etc. So only this uh, advantage of single point cutting tool is that regrinding is very easy. Regrinding. But the material removal rate is less. And advantage of multi-point cutting tool is what? That regrinding is very difficult. Regrinding is very difficult. You need to have fixtures for regrinding, for grinding of the multi-point cutting tool. Like you can understand from here. I'll go to the first slide, like this. Now here the regrinding is very easy. Whereas here regrinding is slightly difficult, because grinding wheel, when you are trying to grind this, you have to see that grinding wheel doesn't touches this teeth, it doesn't damages this teeth. So regrinding of the multi-point tool is always difficult, but material removal rate and the tool life is very high. As I told, that Production Technology by PC Sharma is a good book. Then uh, there is one more book, Production Technology by HMT. HMT is a machine tool manufacturer, that is Hindustan Machine Tool Manufacturer. So that book is also good, and we have many copies in our library, HMT ka. So that includes everything. Then Workshop Technology by Hazard Chaudhary, there are two volumes. PC Sharma also, there are two, three books under the various title. One is Production Technology, another is Production Engineering. So go for Production Engineering. So Production Engineering will have everything. Casting. You can just flip through the book before you want to buy it. Okay. Now another important question which will be asked is, how do you write the tool signature? How do you write the tool signature? That is important. Again, you have design of single point cutting tools and even multi point cutting tool. That is design of drill, design of broaching, broach, then design of gear hob. You have this design of tools in your machining science and technology in the next year. So I'll just cover up the important things from here. These forces acting on tool shank, this all there, that will be in MST, that is machining science and technology. That is how to calculate the forces, and then how to calculate the shank height, that is tool का जो height है और tool का width है, that is cross section area, hmm, so that it will withstand those forces. That is, this is called the shank. Okay, so what should be the height of this, and what should be the width of this, or I mean this cross section area, what should be this? You cannot take this randomly. So it is based on some mathematical models. It is based on mathematical models, so you need to calculate this. Then what is flank, heel, base, base, face, cutting edge, side cutting edge, end cutting edge, side relief, end relief angle? So this gives you a good idea about what are the angles and what is its influence. Now the most important, what I was telling you, this from this presentation, from this file, word file, the signature. The signature of the tool is given like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So this is in order. There is a particular sequence which you need to follow, like we saw in grinding. Like we saw in grinding wheel. That is, first is your manufacturer prefix, and manufacturer suffix, then manufacturer prefix is followed by your grains. First is your grains, whether it is aluminum oxide or silicon carbide. Then grain is followed by grade, soft, medium, hard. Then grade is followed by structure, grain, grade, structure, and then bond. Okay, so these were the parameters. So similarly, you here you have, and this signature you cannot change. So first one represent the back rake angle. So now here in this case, back rake angle is 0 degree. Then second is side rake. This is a tool signature for a typical high speed steel which is used on a lathe machine. Uh, Of course, you need to give some back rake angle, but just for understanding purpose. Now this is 0 degree, that is a back rake angle. Then this is your side rake angle. This is your side rake angle. Second one. Then third one is, so back rake is nothing but what angle you can see from the front view. Side rake is from the side. Then end relief and side relief. End relief is from the front, and then side relief. So this is your back rake, side rake, end relief, side relief. So front view, side view, front view, side view. Okay. And then this is your end cutting edge angle, and this is your side cutting edge angle. So both are from the top. You cannot say this is a back rake, and you cannot say this is end cutting edge. Okay, so this is the particular sequence you must understand. And then finally, this is the nose radius, that is 0.5 millimeter is the nose radius of that particular tool. So this is very important. Okay, this tool signature. So on this tool, that is on this module 4.2, what can be asked is nothing but explain the tool signature, that is for the 2 marks, and explain the various angles on the tools. When all these tools are hard, what is hot hardness, and materials are also explained. What are the different materials, tool materials, stellite, carbide, ceramic, cermets, and what are their properties. Only what can be asked is for the 2 marks, that explain the different cutting tool materials. That's all. This is sample question 3. What are the desired properties of the tool material? So it should be most important is it should be hard and should withstand the temperature. Then here you have how to calculate the forces, and this calculation of forces will help you to finally calculate the HP. This is the merchant's circle diagram. Again, this you have it in next year, that is third year. So I don't want to unnecessarily load you. This is velocity diagram, how to calculate the various velocities across various planes. थोड़ा deep में है. It is too early for you to. So only from this presentation, from this file, only remember that tool signature. That's all. That is on page number this and this tool material. So आपका in this page number 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the 4 pages important from this file. That's it. Now coming to the uh, question bank, unit test 2 question bank. What is my observation is whenever see it is mentioned that you have to give 2 points of differences, see that you give only 2 points only, because usually the third point and fourth point are not checked. So you have to ensure that whatever first 2 points you are writing, those are correct. Again, if the left hand side point is correct and right hand side point is wrong, don't expect half mark. If it is 2 marks differentiation, you must give 2 points. In semester exams, it may happen that differentiation may be asked for 5 marks. So obviously, in that case, you have to give five five differences. Definition can be a difference, diagram can be a difference, example also can be a difference. If you are starving for differences, अगर आपको 5 नहीं मिल रहा है तो definition, example, diagram can be considered as a differences, but both the sides has to be correct. So gear hopping, gear shaping, you know this gear, you can give the diagram, gear hopping, gear shaping ka there is a definition available, mechanisms in gear hopping is fast, gear shaping is slower than gear hopping, many differences you can write. Tool life, tell us tool life equation, that is Vt raised to n is equal to constant, and you need to explain what is Vt, what is n, and along with the dimension, that is V is nothing but cutting speed in meters per minute, tool life is in minutes, n is the Taylor's constant, and that will depend on cutting tool geometry and process. Thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics, this is also thermoplast and thermosetting. In thermoplast, the metal has to be cooled for solidification. Thermosetting mein metal has to remain, the nozzle has to remain in heated condition, right? Then you can give the examples like bakelite, thermosetting, HDP, these are thermoplastics. Then there are special machines for thermosetting, whereas thermoplastic can be done on injection molding. Thermosetting is done on compression molding. Vertical molding, again, thermosetting cannot be done. In injection molding, thermosetting cannot be done. Then explain the application of powder metallurgy in bearing industry. So here you need to draw a sketch of a bearing. Okay, how the powder metallurgy process helps to produce the porous bearings. Differentiate between gear shaving and gear grinding. Both are finishing processes. In gear grinding, there are grinding wheels. Gear shaving, mein there are cutter. In gear grinding, the workpiece is rotated positively, grinding wheels are rotated positively. Gear shaving mein shaving cutter is rotated positively, whereas workpiece is not. Gear shaving is economical, gear grinding is very expensive. Gear grinding is becoming now obsolete, it is slow also. Limitations of powder metallurgy already given in the notes. Dressing and truing, I just explained yesterday only. Dressing and truing. Truing means making the component, that is OD, concentric with the ID. Dressing means just removing that glazed और लोडेड, जो चिप्स अंदर फंस जाता है उसको निकालना है बस. हाँ, दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज द ड्रेसिंग. If the component is not true, then it will unnecessary that cause unbalancing. So that will cause the forces on the machine. Swing and admit. Swing matlab maximum diameter of the workpiece. And swing is the swing over bed, swing over cross slide. There are three types of swing. Then admit is nothing but maximum length. So आपको sketch निकाल के दिखाना है. What is admit? What is the maximum length? How the length can be accommodated? Wherever possible, try to draw the sketch. So sketch will give you full marks. Centering and compacting, that comes under powder metallurgy. Up milling and down milling, that is conventional, and that is in milling. Various operations on vertical milling machines, you know very well. Side milling, face milling, gang milling, straddle milling. Surface grinding machine, just told yesterday, that is surface grinding. There are four types of surface grinding machine. One is your vertical spindle. In vertical spindle, two types, that is reciprocating table and rotary table. Another is horizontal spindle. Horizontal spindle, again two types, that is reciprocating table and rotary table. Working of EDM for 5 marks. So in UT2, out of 7, you will have to, in question number 1, you will have only 2 options more. That is, out of 7, you have to solve 5. And in question number 2, out of 3, so that means you will have only one option. Out of 3, you have to solve 2. Write a note on cloud manufacturing. This is from the module 6, that is digital manufacturing. Then laser beam machining, working of laser beam machining. Process of injection molding, draw and label a neat sketch of center lathe. That means you have to draw a center lathe and label it. Working of wire EDM. Okay, so that was, if you have any doubt, you please ask. Coming to the semester exams, usually there is a question, the university, they have, almost 5 to 6 question papers. So that is called the question bank. And that question bank is prepared by various paper setters. It's not only by me. So from various colleges, they will ask professors. There will be 2 professors, and every professor will prepare one paper, and like that. This same like your 11, 12, first year. So there, the question banks cannot be provided. Like now, UT1 and UT2, I have been giving the question bank, but here it won't be possible. But more or less, as I told, like module number 1, that is sand casting is important. Module number 1. Then pattern. What are the different types of patterns? What are the allowances? Then these are not so important. CO2, shell molding, investment. Die casting is important. Sand molding is important. Then joining process may normal, that's our arc welding. That is important. Then the solid state, radiant, chemical, that you can skip. That is not important. Then welded, this bolted joints, riveted joint, simple, and it is important also. Forming processes, आपका rolling, uh, forging, extrusion, wire drawing, those are important. Sheet metal में, type of presses, then what are the type of dies, then compound dies, combination dies, progressive die. These are important. Lathe machine में, what are the different operations on the lathe? Draw and sketch lathe. Milling machine, again same, what are the different operations? Drilling machine, different type of drilling machines. Sketch, draw and sketch drilling machine. Grinding machines, again, what are the different types of grinding machine? Then grinding wheel selection, that is grinding wheel nomenclature, that is important. Dressing, drawing. Then shaping, slotting, planing, how do you specify shaping, slotting machines? What are the different operations? Like, briefly, you don't have to go very deep. You can refer what type of questions are asked in unit test, and accordingly you can prepare it. Fine. Tool engineering, as I told, that tool signature, and various angles on the tool, that is very important. Non-traditional, again, working of EDM, working of wire EDM, working of LBM, these are important. Then different flushing methods, that is important. Different type of electrode wear, that is important. EDM is very important, semester examination. Then question number module number 6 में injection molding, injection molding, that is very important. Powder metallurgy में briefly explain the powder making process. And intelligent manufacturing में this cloud manufacturing, these are the important. Okay, so uh, uh, question bank may not be possible for semester exam, but I have told you, and that should be quite enough for your semester exam. I am always here. You can meet me. I am always available on the phone also. If I am not taking the phone, you can WhatsApp me. But please write down your name also. Just don't message me. In whenever you WhatsApp me, please write down your name and that I'm from second year. Okay, so anything else? I am done with this. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for bearing with me. This is not end. You can come here for practicals. You have been, I think, some timetable is given for the practicals. You can meet me that time. Anything you want to ask, please feel free. I'm there to help. Do not hesitate. Yeah. Yes, Sandra, you want to say something?
No, sir. I just wanted to mention the dates that on 7th
Sorry,
and 8th.
loudly, little loudly.
On 7th and 8th, we have practicals.
Okay, okay, okay. Seventh and eighth. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you can meet me on 7th, or if you're coming on 6th, you can meet me. I may be on outdoor duty 7th and 8th, not sure. And that course exit survey form, Sandra, you have to fill. You means all the students they have to fill.
Yes, sir. I'll share it on the group as well.
Yeah. Uh, so try to complete it, you know, by Sunday or so. Okay, Sandra.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Have you filled in, Sandra?
No, sir.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, okay. ठीक है. Huh?
I just checked that day, but I had to switch to another email ID, so I didn't
Okay.
fill it that day.
Hmm. Just tell your colleagues to complete it as fast as possible. Huh?
Yes, sir. I'll just post it on the group now
Okay. Hmm.
because
Okay.
there was no space between the text and the link, so the link is not actually mentioned in the post.
Okay. ठीक है. Anything else? Yeah.
No, sir.
So you don't have any difficulties, no, in filling up the course exit form? Hmm.
No, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. Then all the best to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.